It's better for your audience, for the people who are backing
Right.
you, to be excited than to be depressed. The question is whether I think like Hillary in 2016 and others, part because of that loathing of Trump and some other things, don't understand where the Democratic message starts
Right.
tilting
Okay.
into ordinary
And Halperin comes with another great point that you don't get in most political coverage, right?
people
So,
going,
listen
ooh,
up.
they
Got it.
sound like
Yeah.
crazy
Yeah.
liberal
Okay.
lunatics.
I want to raise one other topic. Then I want to bring folks in again. If you want to get in the conversation, raise your hand. I get emails.
So when your thinking is not primarily shaped by the need to put yourself first and get the most attention, right? It calms you down, right? So from a calmer place, you're going to have a wiser understanding of reality, and you have all this cognitive processing power that is then freed up away from self-aggrandizement to notice what's going on in the world around you. And this is what you get from people like Mark Halperin.
In text every day now, and I see it on cable and in social media. Anti-Trump people saying he's crazier than he's ever been. He's lost his mind. He's totally different because he's under so much pressure because Harris has big crowds and he's behind the polls. I think Trump is every bit as crazy as he was in 2016. I don't understand it. So am I wrong? Is he by some measurable metric or in some subjective way crazier than he was in 2016 in terms of what he says? I don't think so, because I could give you 1,000 things he said in 2016 crazy. So do you agree with me, or do you agree with the people who tell me, and I hear people say, this is it, he's lost his mind, I can't believe it, this guy could never win because he's too nuts, and he says nutty things?
I think that the people who hate him are going a little nuts, because there's stuff that he is doing to amuse himself that I don't think is particularly effective or is even like smart, because he should be focused and taking seriously this battle. But he's got a kind of nihilistic sense of humor that doesn't appeal to me. But like when he says things like, I'm much better looking than she is, that's a joke, people. Like, I know Ron Filipowski doesn't think it's
right. You don't read an electricity bill the same way that you read a sext message, right? You don't read the newspaper the same way that you read Shakespeare. And you don't read a joke, right, the same way that you read a serious political proposal.
It's a joke, but it's a joke. He's joking. It's not really funny. It's like a joke that isn't really funny. And I'm sorry, but I hate to put it this way, because I think what he said was disgusting. But I think it's better to win the Medal of Freedom than it is to win the Medal of Honor, because, you might be dead when you win the Medal of Honor, but you're alive when you win the Medal of Freedom, is like a really bad joke.